Have you ever feared that anything you do or anywhere you go has a darker side to it? Well, get ready for this Fortnite Creepypasta. So, I started my training to kill a demon so I could get out of hell. But before all that, I didn't know where to go, so I just started to walk around. I had no sense of time, and everywhere I went, it looked the exact same. It looked like a volcano everywhere I went. There was fire, lava, and rocks everywhere, not to mention that demons were flying around. I was alone until I met someone. They were an old man, and he said that he would help me. He said that he would train me so that I could kill a demon and get out of hell. We started my training right away, and we started on hand-to-hand combat. I got my ass beat so many times, I lost count, but eventually I beat him, and he said I mastered that part. The next thing he taught me was how to use a sword. Same thing happened. I got my ass beat, but eventually I beat him and I mastered it. The next and final thing he was going to teach me was how to fly, but eventually I mastered that too, and he said my training was complete. He also said that if I lost to the demon, that it would kill me even though I'm already dead, and that the demon would eat my soul. I told the old man that I wouldn't lose, and so I left. I then saw a random demon, and so I flew up to it. I told it that I was going to kill it, but then it just started to laugh. It then used its claws to stab me in the chest, and that was the most painful thing I had ever felt. But then I brought out my sword and cut its hand off. It screamed in agony, which I just laughed too. I then took the claw hand out of my chest, and I stabbed the demon with it, and then breathed fire, but luckily I dodged it in time and punched it square in the face. I then grabbed it by the throat and shoved my sword into its chest, and I then pulled out my sword and chopped its head off. Its body then fell to the ground, and I thought to myself, holy shit, I actually did it. But then, nothing happened. I thought I was supposed to go back to the normal world. Then, all of a sudden, the same guy who I met when I first came to hell suddenly appeared. He said, "Oh, you actually did it. Good job." He said, "You ready to go back to the living realm?" I said, "Fuck yeah." Then it was just a bright white light, and I was then in a casket. I punched the top of the casket, and all of the dirt above and the top of the casket flew in every direction. I then got out, and I was in a cemetery. I looked behind me, and it was a grave. My grave. It said, "Here lies Ryan Matthews, 2002 to 2018. I thought to myself, I'm back, bitches. And then I wondered if Fortnite was still around, because that one match I played had already taken me this far. But my fun isn't over yet.